First you spread your bread with peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. Come have a Fluffernutter.
What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? A little something different today. Not even close to gaming related. However, in my little world, it brings back a lot of gaming memories. No doubt you're a fan of Pat the NES Punk, and you've watched a lot of his older reviews. And in quite a number of them, he spouts out the word Fluffernutter. And with the exception of like people from the New England area or the Northeast anyway, I'm pretty sure the majority of you have no idea what the fuck a Fluffernutter is. I do know when I was out in Arizona, no one had heard of it, though the tools and the ingredients were there to be had. But here in Massachusetts specifically, it's kind of a staple. I mean, it's in the schools. I mean, you can get a Fluffernutter sandwich in a school. In Massachusetts specifically, it's the state sandwich. It was invented here. So, before we get into what a Fluffernutter really is, let me get into a little bit of history on marshmallow fluff itself. So, when we think of the word fluff, what you're really talking about is an actual name brand, not the product itself. The product is marshmallow cream. Fluff is a brand, much like most people call bandages for little cuts and scrapes Band-Aids. Whereas Band-Aid is the brand, the bandages are the product themselves. Marshmallow cream got its start here in Massachusetts in a town called Somerville. It's a couple towns south of where we're at, closer to Boston itself. But the town I did grow up in had a company called the Snowflake Marshmallow Company. They also went by the name of the Melrose Marshmallow Company. They also produce marshmallow cream. It was a brother and sister who started the company, and they were around for a number of years. And at one point, someone within that organization, depending on where you read or what sources you're talking about, it was either one of the brother and sister who started it or one of their executives, came up with this sandwich that at the time was called the Liberty Sandwich. It was published in a magazine and first dubbed that. And it basically consisted of a marshmallow cream, a peanut butter, a couple slices of banana on oat, or what was the other kind? Barley bread. Never had barley bread. And eventually it translated its way in the future into what became the Fluffernutter. And the word Fluffernutter wasn't coined at least until the 60s. I can't say per se that Fluff themselves, the company, coined it, but it was used as a marketing tool to sell the sandwich and has become very legendary. Now, why mention this on a gaming channel? Because when I was a kid, say I was homesick playing video games, or it was a rainy day, we're in there, my mom, more than likely, would either make me a peanut butter and banana sandwich, or in most cases, one of these Fluffernutters. It's spelt with ERs all over the place, but to pronounce it correctly, it's Fluffernutter. Fluff has become such an iconic thing here in the state that the town of Somerville themselves even have a Fluff Festival every year, and I believe it's called What the Fluff. Can't make this shit up. So, now that I've bored you with the details on where Fluff and the Fluffernutter sandwich came from, let me just get out the accoutrement, and we'll put together one, and I'll just show you the basics of how to make a Fluffernutter sandwich and how to enjoy it. And that's really it. I hope you really do enjoy this. I know it's a little different from what I normally do, but it just seemed fun to do. And I said, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. So let's do it. So here's basically everything you need to make a standard Fluffernutter sandwich. You need some peanut butter. I prefer crunchy or chunky, but no one else does on the planet, so we end up with this. A container of marshmallow fluff or marshmallow cream. You can use the Fluff brand, which I haven't seen outside of the Northeast, but you can get that craft brand. Or if you so desire, you can make your own. I've seen plenty of videos online on how to make marshmallow cream in the home. So you need that. Now, don't mind this label. I did that as a goof for an Instagram post. I will input a picture of what the container actually looks like, should you somehow see it and want to purchase it. And, of course, you need a couple slices of bread and a stabby thing. Alright, so let's start with the peanut butter. Now, mind you, this is how I prefer mine. Of course, you can make yours any way you like. And just let's get some peanut butter all over this bread. Because I love peanut butter. I mainly like to smear peanut butter on my nipples and have dogs lick it off, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. It's a gaming channel, not an interspecies erotica channel. Okay, now first and foremost, in order to do this properly, leave the knife dirty. Because if your marshmallow cream, we'll just call it that, doesn't have little bits of peanut butter inside of it, you're not doing this shit right. As you see, it's pretty much the consistency of that. You just smear it on there. Now this stuff can be a little troublesome sometimes, but just get it all over. There's no science to this. Just make sure it covers the whole goddamn piece of bread. Flip it. Bam! Now you're ready to consume. So there you have it. Simple as that. Some people go so far as to grill this up like a grilled cheese. I've never done that. I've even seen some restaurants will do that with some fancy shit inside of it. And then serve it with a little melted chocolate for you to dip it in. That sounds amazing, but you got to be able to get it all over yourself. But you can make your sandwiches sloppy or as clean as you'd like. But if it isn't sloppy and doesn't look like an elephant spewed all over your face, I don't think you're doing it right. So guys, I know this was a lot different than my normal thing, and I hope you really did enjoy this. It was simple. I'm not a cooking channel kind of guy, so, you know, I promise you I'm not going to do stuff like this a lot. But the real reason I brought it up is, one, because I noticed Pat the NES Punk mention it a few times. I'm like, you know what? That ties in with some of my gaming memories. And for those of you in other states that may or may not have heard of a Fluffernutter, I'm assuming you heard about it because he is from the Northeast. He's from Jersey. So, you know, if you've heard of it, never knew what it really was, shit's all over my hand. Fluff gets every fucking where. It is just like the stuff, you know? Except it doesn't take over your mind and make you kill your friends. Which is a shame. But yeah, that's Fluffernutter. That's the state sandwich of Massachusetts. Yay, diabetes. So guys, hope everyone's doing alright. Thanks as always for watching. I can never say that enough, guys. Go ahead and leave feedback. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback's positive. I don't give a shit either way on this one. And of course, until next time, take care. Bye-bye. Hey, what's up, folks? The Creep here. Thank you, as always, so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more. You can follow The Creep on social media, and feel free to reach out at any time here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Creep would love to hear from you. And as always, thank you, take care, and bye-bye.